Hey guys, and welcome to a new Sketch a Day video. Today I thought I would create something that is a little bit touching, and I'm not sure if a lot of people want to talk about it, but I got this email from one of you guys. I'm going to put the picture that they emailed me to create in these Sketch a Day videos and have my take on it. I'm going to put their name and the artist name. I wasn't sure what the original artist name was because it was under an Instagram account, but shout out to them as well because this is so beautiful, and when I saw it, it's just feels like it means all the things I've been feeling lately. And I just absolutely love this art piece, so let me try to draw it for you and explain to you what we're going to talk about. Warning, it's going to be a little bit about family, drug abuse, and addiction. So that's just a warning, but let's start with drawing. So when I first saw this art piece, I absolutely love the mushrooms sprouting from the backpack and behind this girl and her head and her shoulders, and it just reminds me of everything that everybody's going through, and you never know the true backstory of someone when you see them. It just reminds me of your average teenager or kid going to school, and they have all this weight on their shoulders and this stuff growing from inside their bag, like the luggage and baggage that they carry, and on their shoulders and everything, and it just reminds me of all the hardships that they may be facing at home. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I have had family members who deal with drugs, alcohol, and many kinds of addiction. So I'm not making this for a pity party, but I am just stating the fact that a lot of people have this go through with their family, and it not only affects the person who it's happening to, but the family members. I'm sure you've heard this a lot, and it's not even nothing compared to the person who's facing it, but the battles that they are fighting and the demons inside of them, it affects family members too, and you just never know what someone's facing. And a lot of times, a lot of people and family members don't even want to talk about it or face it, or they label that person and they put them as the bad failure of the family. And a lot of people who try to hide it, you may be able to see stuff growing from them and see the changes in them, like these mushrooms, and that's transforming on top of this girl in this night sky that I'm about to draw. And it's like, girl, really? You don't think we notice you coming home a total mess from whatever drug or something you've been on? We don't think we notice the transformation in your body and how you look? And I'm not pinpointing or pointing fingers at anybody. I'm just making light on a subject that we all face, and it's nothing to joke about, but sometimes you have to find the humor in subtle things without offending anybody so that it's easier to deal with, because honestly, it is something that a lot of us deal with, whether you're addicted to drugs, alcohol, or food. I'm not saying one's the hardest, but food, oh my gosh, you have to face food every day. It's something that you can't live without, so a food addiction is crazy. But that's beside the point, and the reason why I also wanted to draw this is because I was driving around the other day and I actually had to get my car fixed, and it's across the street from this old street that just brings so many memories in this park, and it's the park and the street that my grandparents lived on, and one of them passed away just like 2 years ago, and my grandma passed away right before I started this YouTube channel, and they had to support kids in their family who were dealing with drugs and alcohol, and my grandparents were just wonderful people and didn't put labels on anybody. They just really wanted to bring open hands and open heart to anybody who was dealing with any issues. They even brought in teenagers who weren't even really blood related, but whoever came in, doesn't matter if you're one of my friends, if you're a family member's friend, you are considered part of the family, and she always just wanted you to call her Nana or Grandma, and she just welcomed you in. She was like an adoptive grandma to everybody, and so was my grandpa, and I miss them so much. And just this picture, it's so funny how some things makes you realize about things about your past and things you've been going through. And I love the fact that it's mushrooms growing out of this girl too in a transformation stage, because I look at people and the issues that they're dealing with as plants, and once something breaks off, say it's a branch or a limb or a leaf, think of it like it's something in your life. Like we said in the previous video, if you feel that something, or if you feel like something in you is broken, there is always a chance for you to mend it. And like I'm saying, people are kind of like plants. If you break down, if you wilt, if you feel like you're dying, you can always have that water in your life, whatever it is, to grow back up and be successful, enjoy your life. Everybody, like I said, deserves a second chance. But enough with my rambling. To wrap this up, this took 47 minutes exactly for me to recreate. I don't know if I did it perfectly because I used pencil at first, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do some ink pens, and it reminds me of my friend Beverly, who has an amazing art talent herself, who draws organic things with ink. I'll put her links down below. I can never match to her greatness on how she creates things, but I also listened to Hot Heat's album, Elevator, because that album is just like so upbeat, and I need something upbeat when I draw something that means a lot to me and is kind of sad. So this is what was created out of that. So I hope you guys liked this sketch a day video, even though it was super like deep and personal. And what I would like to know today is have you guys ever dealt with addictions in your family? I know it's a really personal subject. You don't have to tell me in the comments below if you don't feel like it, because like I said, maybe you don't want everyone to know your business, but I'm just letting you know that struggles are real, and I'm always there with you guys. I'm trying to keep in contact with you as much as I can. And before I forget, talking about keeping in contact with you, shout out to Sarah. Sarah drew me this amazing, most detailed tiger drawing I have seen in a long time. It is so beautiful. And that's not it. She also drew one of my very favorite things, and that is Coraline. And oh my gosh, I love her attitude in this picture. It is so cute. So thank you so much, Sarah, for those drawings. And if any of you guys would like drawings featured in these sketch a day videos, just send it to this address, but of course you don't have to. It's just a personal way to get in contact with me, and I feel like I'm in the Lost Lands of Narnia or Hogwarts whenever I get a letter, because it's so much more traditional and cool. Get to see your actual handwriting. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys enjoy the series, and I will definitely be seeing you soon, and I love you all. Bye.